Find more questions and study at your own pace on our website. The link will be in the description. Let's get started. Question 1. A company moved its on-premises PostgreSQL database to an Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance. The company successfully launched a new product. The workload on the database has increased. The company wants to accommodate the larger workload without adding infrastructure. Which solution will meet these requirements most cost-effectively? Option A. Buy reserved DB instances for the total workload. Make the Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance larger. Option B. Make the Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance a multi-AZDB instance. Option C. Buy reserved DB instances for the total workload. Add another Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance. Option D. Make the Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance an on-demand DB instance. The answer is option A. In order to accommodate a larger workload without adding infrastructure, the most effective solution is to buy reserved DB instances and make the existing Amazon RDS for PostgreSQL DB instance larger. This approach scales the existing hardware vertically, which aligns with the requirement of not adding additional infrastructure, and reserved instances can provide cost savings compared to on-demand pricing. Question 2. A company has applications hosted on Amazon EC2 instances with IPv6 addresses. The applications must initiate communications with other external applications using the internet. However, the company's security policy states that any external service cannot initiate a connection to the EC2 instances. What should a solutions architect recommend to resolve this issue? Option A. Create a NAT gateway and make it the destination of the subnet's route table. Option B. Create an internet gateway and make it the destination of the subnet's route table. Option C. Create a virtual private gateway and make it the destination of the subnet's route table. Option D. Create an egress-only internet gateway and make it the destination of the subnet's route table. The answer is option D. To adhere to the company's security policy, which prevents external services from initiating connections to the EC2 instances while allowing those instances to initiate outgoing communications, an egress-only internet gateway is the correct solution. This gateway is specifically designed for IPv6 and allows outbound traffic from the EC2 instances to the internet while blocking inbound traffic, ensuring compliance with the security policy. Question 3. A company recently started using Amazon Aurora as the data store for its global e-commerce application. When large reports are run, developers report that the e-commerce application is performing poorly. After reviewing metrics in Amazon CloudWatch, a solutions architect finds that the RedIOPS and CPU utilization metrics are spiking when monthly reports run. What is the most cost-effective solution? Option A. Migrate the monthly reporting to Amazon Redshift. Option B. Migrate the monthly reporting to an Aurora replica. Option C. Migrate the Aurora database to a larger instance class. Option D. Increase the provisioned IOPS on the Aurora instance. The answer is option B. The most cost-effective solution to address the high RedIOPS and CPU utilization during large reports is to migrate the monthly reporting to an Aurora replica. This will offload the read-heavy report queries from the primary Aurora instance, improving overall performance for the e-commerce application without the need for additional hardware or I/O costs. Question 4. A company maintains about 300 terabytes in Amazon S3 standard storage month after month. The S3 objects are each typically around 50 gigabytes in size and are frequently replaced with multi-part uploads by their global application. The number and size of S3 objects remain constant, but the company's S3 storage costs are increasing each month. How should a solutions architect reduce costs in this situation? Option A. Switch from multi-part uploads to Amazon S3 transfer acceleration. Option B. Enable an S3 lifecycle policy that deletes incomplete multi-part uploads. Option C. Configure S3 inventory to prevent objects from being archived too quickly. Option D. Configure Amazon CloudFront to reduce the number of objects stored in Amazon S3. The answer is option B. To reduce costs associated with Amazon S3 storage, it is important to ensure that space is not being wasted on incomplete multi-part uploads, which can accumulate and increase costs over time. Enabling an S3 lifecycle policy that deletes incomplete multi-part uploads helps to eliminate unnecessary storage of partial data, thereby reducing overall costs. Question 5. A company runs workloads in the AWS cloud. The company wants to centrally collect security data to assess security across the entire company and to improve workload protection. Which solution will meet these requirements with the least development effort? Option A. Configure a data lake in AWS Lake Formation. Use AWS glue crawlers to ingest the security data into the data lake. Option B. Configure an AWS Lambda function to collect the security data in .csv format. Upload the data to an Amazon S3 bucket. Option C. Configure a data lake in Amazon Security Lake to collect the security data. Upload the data to an Amazon S3 bucket. Option D. Configure an AWS Database Migration Service replication instance to load the security data into an Amazon RDS cluster. The answer is option C. Amazon Security Lake automatically centralizes security data from AWS environments, SaaS providers, on-premises, and cloud sources into a purpose-built data lake stored in your account. This solution provides a streamlined and efficient way to collect and assess security data across the entire company with minimal development effort involved. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to check out our website where you can find more questions for this exam. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching and good luck on your exams.